Okay, hello, welcome to another episode of our Tonelico 2 Melody of Metafalica. Okay, that should be good enough. Boom. Okay, that's nice. Now let's load game. Sorry. So, continuing on from last time. Trade City Rack Shack. Let's get going. There we go. Courtyard. Oh, that's all we're done. Let me just reload this thing real quick. Well, not that. Rather reload my channel chat and everything. Okay. So, everything looks good, more or less. Now, let's get started. To the access courtyard we go. So if you haven't seen my previous episodes, oh, cutscene. By the way, Crow, what are we gonna do now? About that, we still have some days before we meet up with Captain Douglas. We can hide in Rock Check until then. Is my house still not okay? It's in mid-block, in the countryside, so it'll be harder to find it. And Croy, it's been a long time, so I want to spend time with you. Ugh. Oh, but that's not important. Oops, excuse me. That wasn't the part though, that was my mouth. Ugh. I was trying to speak and then, yeah. Fine, do as you wish. Huh? Lady Cloth. Whoa. Our primary goal is to hide, is it not? I can't keep arguing with you. So it's fine, we'll go to our house. Really? I'm so happy, thank you very much. I didn't do anything to be thanked for. Then, come on, I want to go see where Crow grew up. This isn't about having fun, you know? Alright. Hehe, this is so fun. Okay, let's go to Suful Access Stage. So now we have our next fan of deer. Luca deer. Miss Lar, hello. And hi to you too, Nana. Hello, Hehe, you're so energetic and cute, as always. Hehe, thank you. Perfect timing. Give this to your mother. It's a present. To Mom? Thank you. I'm sure she'll be happy. Please, we're in her debt anyways. Oh, by the way, how many therapy sessions do you have today? I think it was 6 today, but I already finished them all. Hehehe. That was fast. I'm glad. I can always rely on you to refer our new customers to. Sorry, Luca, but who are they? Oh, so sorry. Miss Lar is the chief of the Therapist Association, and Nana is a colleague. Oh my, is he the one you're always talking about? Oh yes, he is. Haha, pretty handsome. Hi there, I'm Nana, and also a therapist, but my sessions are different. I'll do a lot more kinky stuff, you know? Wanna go for a roll? No! Kinky, you say? How shameful! Ah, Lady Flush. Calm down, calm down. I'm just kidding, I wouldn't do that to the just boyfriend. Oh, and since you're a knight, stay away from the station for now. Huh? Those blue Sacred Army guys took over the station and railways. I wonder what's going on. This is not good. Alright, thanks for the news. Just looking out for my girls. Be careful. I will. And then Luke and Costly, and so do Troy and Luca. But first, bow. And then she. Say, Miss Lar, didn't that girl in the back look like Our Lady of Holy Maidens? You thought so too. I didn't want to bring it up if no one else noticed. But then again, Our Lady would never walk around in a dirty town like this. Seriously, hehehe, she's so like the type to ignore places like this. Well then, I guess we'll just have to walk. Walk? Yes, but it should be fine, it's not that far. I sometimes have to walk home when I run out of money for the train. Oh, how many minutes would you say we have to walk? About 4 hours. 4 hours? Ah, I'm sorry, a lady like you should never have to walk so far. No, that's fine. But we should hurry. The Suful Axis has been added to the time map. Awesome. So yeah, as I was saying before, if you haven't seen my previous episodes of the Tonelico games, you should take a look at it. It's a pretty great series. Anyways, I'll give you a quick rundown of the situation. So, last time, on the previous episode, we were running away from the Sacred Army. Because the Sacred Army, when we went to Ratchet's Resort to pick up Lady Claus and protect her from a supposed IPD outbreak, which is, we'll get more into that as we go on, because there's gonna be more of those, like a lot more of those throughout the game, so you don't have to worry too much about IPDs and their terminology just yet. That's all explained in the previous episode of what I did. So again, I endear you to watch that, because yeah, that's a lot of setting up. So yeah, now we have to run away and hide from the Favorite Army, because they were out to kill Lady Claw, who is the leader of a political regime in the country of Metafalica. So we want to go to the civil access right now. And as I said previously, money in the game is called need. Oh, speaking of IPDs, I think we're gonna get more on that just now. This is reaction. Yep. Is there an out-of-control IPD in this area? Emergency. Strong IPD positive reaction detected in the truthful access area. All members in the area report to the scene immediately and exit the containment mission. I repeat, strong IPD positive reaction detected in truthful access area. I was right. Our priority is to protect Lady Caution now, but I don't mind. IPD containment is a very important goal for Grand Bell Knights. To abandon this is an action that is equal to treason. Now hurry and perform your mission. Understood. We'll capture her immediately and head into the block. Quick enough, support me. Okie dokies. You so got the bite out of the job. And it goes just like that. Anyways, we can now use the IPD containment system. This is a system that is going to be very important in the game, especially come later on. So yeah, you want to know what this is. Pretty much, yeah, IPD containment is one of the major rules given to the Grand Bell Knights at all times. In Metafalica, there are Raventills who are infected by the IPD infection, as, well, this pretty much explains it for the most part of what IPDs are. These Raventills are in danger of losing control beyond their own wills. Therefore, the Grand Bell tranquilizes these IPDs and contains them under their protection. This is IPD containment. During your travels, you may see an IPD reaction on the radar to the upper right of your screen. When you see this, it means that an IPD is nearby. If you get closer to the Raventil, the display will change again. Emergency situation means that the IPD is in the map right next to where you are. Search through the dungeons until you see this mark on your radar. You can also press the select button to gain information about IPDs from the Grand Bell HQ. Here you will be able to gain information on the appearance of IPDs. You can find out the number of IPDs in your current area, as well as locations of where other IPDs are appearing at. Make use of these functions. IPD containment has been added to this tutorial. Find this tutorial in the section of the menu. So yeah, if you don't know, the battle system of this game is, you see like that blue bar down there, that pretty much is like your counter gauge, and when it changes color it means you have a higher chance of encountering an enemy, and as you battle each enemy, whether you battle them or run, each gauge and once the gauge is completely defeated, then that pretty much means that you can no longer encounter enemies in that area. As in terms of this game, there's IPDs in the area, which you can still encounter them while going throughout the area. Anyways, that's the map. Overall info. Nope, no settings. Okay, region info. This is pretty much telling you where to find IPDs. We have 2 IPDs in this current area. Okay, so triangle. I think the sound's a bit loud. So there, that should be better. That's better. A lot better. Okay. So I should be sounding better now that that's out. So, oh, it's close, it has to be right up ahead. When we're ready, we're heading in to execute the mission. Be careful. When the radar looks like this, it means an IPD is on the map right next to you. There is an IPD map right ahead, so prepare yourself before you head in. You will resort to force and IPD containment, therefore you must win the battle. The information on the IPD will be displayed before the fight, so make use of this as well. Suppress by force has been added to the tutorial. You can find this in the tutorial section of the menu. So let's give that a go, shall we? Well, if we were to find it, but first let's get this. Gain 150 leaf. Nice. So this way is where we want to go. Up here. Obtain the fuel A, up, and an enemy. Okay. I want to do great stuff.
引きなさい。この音。いけないぞ。私、頑張れ一緒にこんな感じかなと。そのまま来なさい。私を守って。当然ね。当然ね。ここだ。頑張ります。じゃあ、もっと力を渡しなさい。まだ終わらないの。それ。すごいすごい。
Anyways, the battle system. Let me quickly load the volume of the voices.
俺は新緑の大地メタファリカに憧れて大衝動騎士隊に入隊した。俺は新緑の大地メタファリカに憧れて大衝動騎士隊に入隊した。俺は新緑の大地メタファリカに憧れて大衝動騎士隊に入隊した。俺は新緑の大地メタファリカに。
So yeah, the battle system of the game is split up into two different sections. Pretty much you got the defense phase and attack phase, and a lot of this I also explained in the previous episode, but for the sake of you viewers, or in case of you, Saika, since I know you're watching, pretty much, status, well, formation, as you see, this is pretty much self-explanatory. You partner up Vanguard with a Raventail, and whenever it shows like that yellowish orange, then that means that their connection to each other is pretty good. And what this turns out to mean is pretty much their battle effectiveness is a lot better. And in terms of Raventails, what they're supposed to do is they're supposed to be singing stuff like song magic. And this is to determine like damage rate and whatnot, and song magic is like your main way of dealing damage in the games, not just this game but the other two Tonelico games. And now in terms of the battle system, battle basics, you have an attack phase, defense phase, triangle, and well, cross and square are for attacking and whatnot. And then each attack, yes, defense phase. As you saw, like it had that little time thing going, and yeah. Not all battle phases of the games are structured the same. Like this is unique to this game. The third game's battle system is also quite unique. I mean, the concept of all three battle systems for the three games are very unique. Well, the concept is the same, but the way it's implemented is unique and different. So yeah, when you have two Vanguards, battle suddenly becomes much more complicated. You now give commands to both Vanguards at the same time. Use the cross button for the character in the back and the square button for the one in the front. By having two Vanguards take action at the right timing, the chain will occur. A chain occurs when an attack connects within a certain time and causes various bonuses to occur. This will be explained in the tutorial. And yeah, battle basics 3, damage types. Damage can be sorted in two types, normal damage and elemental damage. Normal damage is pretty self-explanatory. Its basic damage calculated by attacker's attack power and defender's defense. Elemental damage is fire, ice, thunder, or wind damage that can only be decreased by the defender's resistance. Elemental damage can be judged by the color of the damage when it is displayed. Remember the following color codes: fire, red, obviously, ice element is light blue, thunder is yellow, and wind is purple. Next are status ailments. When under status effect, you will encounter various penalties in battle, and will put you at a great disadvantage. These status effects will not be recovered until you are incapacitated or are cured with an item or by blue magic effects. The following are the effects of status ailments. Pain, displayed as that icon. With the pain effect, you will take a greater amount of damage. Sick, displayed as that poison-like icon. With the sick effect, you can only recover 1/10 of the HP from a heal. And virus, displayed as that icon. With the virus effect, damage you will deal will be greatly reduced. Then seal, displayed as that bubble icon. With the seal effect, you'll be unable to use high-level skills. Monsters will only be able to use basic attacks. Stun is a lightning icon. With stun effect, action time during the attack phase will be shorter. Monsters will be unable to move during the next turn. And then, yeah, just a bit more description on that. Raven-tail battle. This is one of the main features of the game. Battle is fought with Raven-tails. This is the main system of this game's battles. Vanguards will support the Raven-tails who sing sun magic and therefore will be busy attacking and guarding. First, an explanation of the role of the Vanguard during the ally turn and the attack phase. Raven-tails display their own feelings in battle by using the emotion indicator. Vanguards should take action in the same direction as what's shown by the indicator. This will charge up the gauge, and once it is full, a bonus will occur. Depending on that emotion, the following is an explanation on each emotional direction. Harmonic, you hit the directional pad up. Synchronized with the Raven-tail, increases harmonic levels. By raising the harmonic level, the burst gauge will fill up faster, increasing the damage power of the Vanguard's attacks. Burst tech, directional pad left, gives courage to the Raven-tail, raising the burst gauge. This increase is proportional to the burst gauge at the time, so the more charged it is, the larger the effect. Burst gauge pretty much means the charge on your song magic, and the higher it is, the more damage or the more effective it is. Psychological direction down stabilizes the Raven-tail's minds, widening the amplitude of the harmonic curve. When the range is wider, less damage is taken to the burst gauge from an attack, and more is restored upon a successful guard. Care, direction right. Recover to the Raven-tail's MP by cheering them on. Song magic will explode when MP runs out. Remember that care is a useful way to prevent this explosion. Pretty much as it says, that directional pad to the right means you recover MP on the Raven-tails. So each action increases more when the indicator makes a larger value. The larger value, the more difficult it is to fill. But the return is greater, so try and go for it by making use of chains. And pretty much what it means by that, in terms of like the indicator and whatnot, it's talking about that little prism inside the action timer where it shows like the prisms and it has like harmonic, sight, and all that good stuff. Second, an explanation of what to do during the defense phase. The enemy will try to attack Raven-tails, who have no battle skills. The role of the Vanguard during this defense phase is to protect the Raven-tails. The following is an explanation of the actual method to protect them from these attacks. When defense phase begins, the enemy will attack. At this time, the line shown in the image will be displayed. When this line matches with the center line of the gauge, press the corresponding button. If successful, you will block damage to the Raven-tail. The closer you can get to the line to match up, the better the block, and the less damage the Vanguard takes as well. If you get a perfect, it will add an effect to prevent you from being incapacitated from that attack, so it can save the Vanguard from a dangerous situation. However, it is hard to aim for a perfect from the beginning, so practice and get used to it as you fight more battles. Also, if you succeed at a block, the burst gauge will fill up depending on how well you did. Make use of this as a chance to boost up the burst gauge and try to aim for better scores on successful blocks. A player must take different actions during the attack phase and defense phase. Make sure you understand each action and support the Ravertail to fight your battles well. So that's Ravertail Battle 1. Ravertail Battle 2 is a lot shorter than that. The battle result will be judged based on how well you supported the Ravertail. This affects the drop rate of items from the enemy and the attainable value of DP, which is dive points. The item's drop rate increases depending on the harmonics level at the end of the battle. The amount of DP depends on the degree of success of the guard action to protect the Ravertail. Keep in mind to cooperate with the Ravertails in battle. It will allow you to fight in your favor, and you will get better results after that battle. Master this battle technique with your Ravertail. So that's RT Battle 2. RT Battle 3 is you now have 2 Ravertails during battle. Now there will be 2 target Ravertails for the enemy during the defense phase, meaning there will be 2 buttons used for blocking. Reacting to them will become more difficult. Pay attention. The buttons used for blocking, square and cross, match with the enemy's target, exactly. There are some enemies that will attack both Ravertails at the same time. You can successfully guard against these types of enemies by pressing the square and cross buttons at the same time. By having 2 Ravertails in battle, has become more challenging, but the effect of song magic can be much more powerful by being sung together. Respond to the attacks and active strong song magic. Yeah. Song magic is split into 2 types, red and blue. Red is pretty much your damage, and blue is your support. Blue is generally healing and buffs and whatnot. And yeah, red is pure damage. And song magics, all types, have generally 3, like more than 1 level that they can go into. So during the amount of time, if you increase your harmonics and whatnot during battle, then it'll level up song magic and allow the magic to get stronger. So yeah. And then dive system, yeah, that's pretty much like a visual novel system, so to speak. Where you make choices and go through a story about the innermost feelings of the Ravertail and what your position in that is, or rather in terms of the actual character's position, Croy, what his position with the Ravertail is, and the deeper you dive, the more song magic you can create, and what that means is that when you create more song magic, you pretty much create more levels of some branches, or you unlock entirely new branches that are stronger than previous branches or previous levels of the system. So that's pretty much the dive system. And now IPD containment. Let's get started with that, shall we? We already got the item in this. So this way, I don't want to go that way just yet. I want to go to a different area. Down here. Okay. So this is not where I want to go. So I want to go over here. Okay, danger. IPD crisis. I feel a strong IPD reaction up ahead. It is an IPD Ravertail. I'll search for data. Hold on. Okay, found the target data. The individual's name is Chikori. IPD infection level 1. Okay, so what the IPD infections mean is that if it's in like a level 1 or higher, well, that means how strong the Ravertail is that you're going to be fighting. So level 1s are the lowest, and they're relatively decently strong. Everything scales as you level throughout the game, and by mid to end game, you're going to be seeing like level 9s on the field. You don't want to fight those until you feel like you're ready. So that means in terms of everything like equipment and levels and whatnot, I generally recommend fighting level 9s around the late 50s and early 60s, I'd say. But generally, they're still quite difficult. So, yeah, out of all the enemies in the game, the highest level IPDs are probably the hardest enemies to fight. So yeah, Chikori, as we can see in Hymnos, it reads, I think that's Chikori as well, but it doesn't have the H. Instead, it's just Cikori. So that's just the name again, Hymnos, as you can tell right there. Just by strength alone, you're about even, but your opponent is an uncontrollable IPD. Always keep the worst scenario in mind. So yeah, what it means by that recommendation there is that whenever you encounter an IPD in the overworld, the thing will give you like a bit of information on whether you're spec'd out and whether it's a good idea to fight that IPD. So we're just about even. She's a Raventail who specializes in battle, but she doesn't have any special traits. Just give it all you have. So let's fight Chikori. Let's suppress the IPD in her. So let's one with Holy first. And I can get it. Anyways, oh well, that's a fight. Like 600 or 900 damage. Alright, good job. Let me register the containment info. I'm done registering the data. We'll send our professional team, so please manage the handover. Successfully completed the handover of IPD Raventail Chikori. And that's your first example of an IPD attack. Well, an IPD fight. So yeah, there's gonna be more of those later on, and it'll get a lot more fun and intuitive later on when the IPDs become a lot more harder. Anyway, so we attained a Pure A from there, and got some enlightening water, times 2, how nice. So let's go back this way. Now, okay, we only have one place to go. Awesome. But first I want to get rid of the counter bar here, because it's always a good idea to drain your counter bar every time you go someplace. That way you're not stomping around for leveling up. And you'll be trash.
よし行くぞ守っ貫く
私を守って信じてるいいわここだ頑張ります
守ってみせる守ってみせろ飛んでけ
中から溢れてく私を守って やるいい感じここだ頑張りますしかもそろそろ失敗は許しませんグーグー頑張って
よし行くぞ
これ以上はダメこれを受けなさい
A 10 speed, 90 dive points, 9,000 well, 91.45% of max burst, mass damage, 2118, guard score, 1 perfect, 6 great, 1 good, for a total of 53. Okay, now the eggplant bird dropped us a muscle shroom, 2 chill fruits, and 2 light feathers. How nice. Now, bear with me for a bit, I gotta quickly go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I am back. So, continuing on. So let's do a bit more fighting, and defeat the circle access gauge, and then move on to the okay, fight. It's time to finish him. Not really, not just that.
引き出すわこの音力が入ってくる少し頑張ってこんな感じかなとそのまま来なさい中から溢れてくる私を守っていい感じ信じてるここだ頑張りますもっと力を私の心を合わせ終わらないのですかすごいすごい
2 greats, 5 SP, 44 die points, 1 fruit drop, colored trig, and 2 ticklish fuzz from the palm. Nice. Now we should have 2 more encounters, and then the encounter gauge will be depleted. Just spaz out in terms. Okay. Now, pure melody.
その身に感じなさい
やるならやってやるさ
Coconut. One third.
力が入ってまだしたいかも私を守ってもっとよ当然ここだ頑張ります
Magic is depleted.
守ってみせる守ってみせる
引きなさい私を守って信じてるいいわここだ頑張りますいくよ力が入ってくるこれを受けなさい
Fire blaster. Straightforward.
当然の結果ね
I love some magic in the game. Rank A, nice. 1 perfect, 3 great, 6 SP, 55 die points, and 64 leaf. Now we got a colored twig and 2 ticklish spouses, but we didn't get the third rank. Spaz. Okay, nice. Last or second to last battle, I don't really know. Got rank S, 2 perfects, 2 greats, 10 SP, 87 die points, 80 elite, and some more experience. And now we got light feather and ticklish buzz. Light feather from the eggplant bird and ticklish buzz from the palm. And now that is defeated, let's go fight our next IPD. Danger, IPD crisis. I feel a strong IPD reaction up ahead. It's an IPD Raventail. I'll search for data. Hold on. Found the target. The individual's name is Hiyori. IPD infection level 1. Okay. Just by... Yep. She and her bird type guards. Okay, this is different from last time. So yeah, as I said, like, you get information on the IPDs that you're gonna be fighting up. In the case of this, Hiyori has an ad of bird type vanguards. So yeah, make sure to defeat each one for sure victory. And as you see in the hymn notes right over there, pretty much spells out Hiyori. So fight? Yes, we want to fight Hiyori. Okay, she has 2 birds. And I didn't make it. Now back to the base. And then 65% total damage, 3291. And that's the battle. Second IPD, contain. Alright, good job. Let me register the containment info. I'm done registering the data. We'll send our professional team to Peace Manager to hand over. Successfully completed the handover of IPD Raventail Hiyori. Okay, now time to leave the Sufo. Just go this way and this way. And up, we have one more place we can go to first before we leave the Sufo. Get this, I got a BD slip. Okay, who can equip that? Equipment, Troy, Nightmare, Booster Dance, Accessory, nope. BD slip. I will give the BD. Okay, she already has a BD slip. I'll give that to Luca then. No accessories for them. No accessories for Coconut. So let's go back this way. Go to the camp. Heal. Rest. HP and MP fully recovered. Nice. Save. Always remember to save. Now let's continue onward. Oh, we got a talk topic. Found a conversation topic with Kloss about "You're so strong." Let's go view that real quick. Speak with the Raventail Kloss. Excuse me, it's Croy. You again? Could you make it quick? You're so strong. How long of a distance do you think when someone says it's too far to walk? If I have to walk more than 30 minutes, it's too far away. Croisos? I see. Luca said walking for 4 hours was not that long, right? I thought at that time it was not right to judge if a distance is too long by using my own sense of distance. I see. I thought of the same thing, actually. She said she would walk that distance sometimes. She is pretty tough, unlike her appearance. She wasn't that tough before. Okay, top topic done for level 1, the level 1 area of the chart for Kosh. This is one of the pink extra top topics, so it's not necessarily that important, but it's always nice to view them, just to get a bit more bonding with your Raven partners and the characters. Okay, so let's go out of the axis now. And here we are at the end of the axis. Wait, all of you. Lady Klosh, are you alright? You don't seem very well. I'm perfectly fine. You're the one who should consider our pace. If we rush from the start, we'll be too tired to reach our destination. This is a perfect pace for me. We walked quite a bit, so we should rest somewhere around here. Is there even a suitable resting spot in this area? Well, that's... If you aren't too particular, there's always the general store. What? But that place is... Oh, so there is a place. Then let's go. But it's... Are we going or not? Alright. And here we are at the general store. Is this it? Yeah, I see. Hey, Sister Luca, and is that Brother Crow? Heh, yeah, it's been a while, huh? Long time no see, you never visit anymore. Hi Sasha, how are you? Great, I've had a grand total of 5 customers today. Well, I'm guessing that's a new record, I suppose. Really? I'm so happy for you. You must be selling a lot. You must be selling a lot. Yep. Huh? Who's that lady over there? Oh, she's... Hello, are you the owner of this shop? That's right, I'm Sasha. Who might you be? Huh? You really don't know who she is? Sorry? Have we met somewhere before? Or have you been to my store a few times? I try really hard to never forget any of my customers' faces, but... Don't worry, Cora's acting dumb. My name is Klosh. Nice to meet you. That explains it. Nice to meet you too, Miss Klosh. You must be tired. I'll make you some good tea. Please relax over there. I love the music of this game. Oh, please don't look too much. It's so rundown. I'm embarrassed. That wasn't why I was staring. I've never been in a shop like this. Oh, that's because they aren't all raggedy like mine. The other day, some kids came because they thought it was a haunted house. Sounds rough. They even thought I was a ghost. What a cute little ghost then. I actually really like the shop. Huh? Really? Yes, besides, the actual building is very cleanly kept. Hehehe. That makes me so happy. Thank you. But I'm sorry, I wanted you to relax for a while, but I need to close shop. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm in a hurry to run some errands, so I have to go soon. Errands? Yep. Tomorrow is my grandma's birthday, so I gotta go to Rakchak to buy a cake. So you're just going to close your shop early? Sadly, I don't really have any other choice. Oh, I know. We'll go buy the cake for you. What? But that's not... Rakchak isn't the best place. Don't worry, if Sasha needs help, I want to give it to her. Besides, we're just going to go buy a cake. Then, please try not to do anything to attract too much attention. I'll do my best to not be found by the Sacred Army as well. You don't have to tell me. And then let's get going. Okay, and there's another rest area over here. We don't have anyone to talk to, and we're all at full health, so we're just not gonna do that. Let's see what these guys have to say first. I've been inside here. Good for you. What do you want? I'm not scared of you at all. Okay then, boy. Girl, Mom told me I should ignore strangers. Okay. So, ignore us then. We'll just go back down the rack shop. Whee. Okay, now buy cake. Where would we buy cake? Well, we're here in Ratchet, but I don't know of any good cake shops. Aw, Crow, how can you not know? It's not like I live here. Oh, but Luca, aren't you familiar with Ratchet? Huh? Sorry, I don't really buy cakes. Oh, I know. I think they make cakes at the at Bomberton. Well, Bombertan. Bombertan? Where is that? Oh, goddess, we just went there. It's the restaurant I used to work at. Oh, that place. I didn't know that was what it was called. Then let's hurry to this Bombertan place. Yep. So, to the access courtyard. To Bombertan. Or Bomberton. Bombatan. Anyways. Skycat. Oh, master. Hello. Excuse me, can you help me? Do you have good cake at the shop? Huh? Good cake? You see, we're looking for good cake. If I remember, this shop serves dessert, too. You said good cake. What perfect timing! Huh? I just finished a recipe for a new cake. I'll make it for you right away. What? Will it be okay? Of course, this is Bombertown, fine dining restaurant. Fine dining. Will this cake be super expensive? Don't worry, if you bring the ingredients, I'll make it for free. That's very reasonable. But will it be okay? My, how rude. I guarantee that taste and skill. Well then, go get the ingredients. Go get the ingredients here. Tongue twister. Recipe for roll cake has been added. This is a recipe card. That's right. All the necessary ingredients are listed on this card. When you gather them all, come talk to me again. When synthesizing, such as cooking, you will need to have the ingredient items. For this roll cake, you will need a Putty egg and a Pon milk. Prepare these two items and then talk to Skycat. So I'm pretty sure we already have those from the first enemies, so let's talk to Skycat. We gathered in items that were on the recipe card. Is this good enough? Okay, looks like we got the ingredients right. Now all we have to do is make the cake. Oh, I know, Master. Why won't you make it with me? It's been a while. Huh? I don't think that's a good idea though. It's been so many years. Then I'll teach you every step of the way about synthesis. Don't you want me to teach you? Well, since there's some beginners here, the synthesis in the first game is similar to this. The first game's synthesis was called graph melding, and yeah, in terms of graph melding, it defied so many laws. Synthesis in these games from like this point on aren't graph melding, but as a bit more similar to like what we have in real life in terms of like cooking things and whatnot, rather than just putting things together with a crystal and getting stuff out of it. So yeah. Anyways, please teach me. Hehe, that's what I like to hear. Alright, then let me start explaining. Synthesis is about using two different items to create something completely different. For example, you know how you can take potatoes and meat and make curry? It's just like that. All you need is ingredients and you'll be able to make something or another. That's pretty broad. That's how cooking is. How did you get your position in a high-class restaurant? Don't worry about the details. Oh, Croy, you can help us too. Me too? Ooh, that's a good idea. Yeah, help us, Croy. That way we can make it faster. Then let's start. Hurry up and get first. Are you serious? Okay. Now first, pick the item you want to make. What are you making? We are making roll cake. We have 4 Putty Penny eggs and 3 Pom Pom milks. That's more or less good enough. And this is question mark for food question mark. Once you pick the item, next check to see the ingredients. You can change the ingredients only if the item allows for a substitute. Excuse me. Once you have your ingredients set, choose how many you want to make. Just remember that you can make as many as you want at one time, as long as you have the ingredients. So let's make 2 of these, 2 roll cake creations. Now, we're finally going to begin synthesizing. Chop Chop, help me out. Master, do you know what this recipe is for? Roll cake, right? Well, if you know, okay, but do you know what a roll cake is? Yep, it's like a churro, but it looks quite flat to me. You think so too, huh? Just as a disclaimer, when it comes to like, in all the games like graph modeling or rather synthesis, you're always gonna get like these, little talk conversations whenever you create a new item. It's a nice little feature and adds a bit more like humanism to the game and the characters and whatnot. So yeah. Don't worry, and plus, you're supporting me. Can you fix it? I think we're way beyond that point. And you could like fast forward to go through, or you could skip it. But I like to fast forward just because skipping can be done like later on. It's done! Looks delicious! Your roll cake turned into a rice cracker. I see it was too late. I call it the baked cracker cake. See, there's still a roll in there. Do you mean a swirl mark? It's a roll? No? Well, you did work hard to make it, so I'll forgive you. Skycat, do you really intend to support us? And there we go, the synthesis system is now available. Synthesis is done with 3 people, the shopkeep, 1 heroine, and Croy. The ingredients are listed on the recipe card, so as long as you have these items you can synthesize. Depending on the heroine you choose to help out, the final item may change. And a fun event may occur with the creation of that item. That's the appeal of synthesis in Tonelico 2. Each synthesis shop is limited to the heroines. For example, only Luca can help at the restaurant. In other places, Klosh may be the only one to help. Some may allow for both to help. Shop synthesis has been added to the tutorial. Find this in the tutorial section of the menu. Okay. So can we synthesize anything else? Nope, just with Luca. So that's it. After we synthesize an item at the shop, if we go to a shop, we can actually buy that item, in case we need more. Rice, baked cracker cake, I don't really like it, plus we want to save on our time bars when in fight, so we don't want to be using too many items. So yeah. With that, we have all we need, so let's go back to Sasha at the general store. But actually, wait, I think, can we? Don't make a liar out of me. Status, Luca. I think we can. Since we haven't done it yet, let's go to the dive shop and do our first dive for Luca, because we haven't dived into Luca yet. We have dived into Klosh though before in the previous episode when she asked us to help her create more song magic. So yeah. Dive shop Jen. Hey there, Luca. You can come in now. I'll super speed the prep for you. Thanks. Nah, don't worry. I never want to make your customers wait. Today isn't therapy. Huh? It's a normal dive. With who? With Croy. What? Diving into Luca? Jen, you don't have to be that surprised. You're making me embarrassed. How can I not be surprised? Hey, you. If anything happens inside Luca, I won't go easy on you. This is scary. I think I'll pass this time. No! Jeez. Jen, don't scare him away. Sorry. But see, when it's a charismatic therapist like you, I can't help but feel envious. I'm sure a lot of your regular customers would think the same. Is it? Could it really be that envious? Because I'm sure you know, but it's tough. Yeah, you're right, it is. Well, wait a minute. I think I really will pass on it this time. No. Please, give me a break. We'll stop with the scary talk for now. Honestly, you're my first real dive, so I'm kinda scared myself. So please, go easy on me. Yeah, same here. So, do you want to dive? Welcome to the dive shop then. Yep. Gotcha. You choose a partner to do it with. Luca! It's gonna cost 200 leaf. That's including my super blood discount. What do you say? Yep. Alright, let's get started. Cosmosphere Luca, level 1. Oh, welcome! Thanks for the last time. Oh, was it Goro? Thanks to you, you helped me a lot. Thanks to you too, you helped me a lot. That's good. So, how was the other person's Cosmosphere? How was it? Oopsie, that was close. It's against the rule to ask about someone else's Cosmosphere. Huh? You better not answer it either, even if I ask you. Oh, anyway, you came to hang out, right? Have fun! Okay. So, we got Stonehenge, the rest stop, we got the flower garden, nothing of importance though, so let's go to the Cherry Town. To enter, 10 dive points, yep.
村か。綺麗だけど誰もいないな。
それはね、ここはクロアのためだけの村だからだよ。
ルカ
ようこそ私のコスモスフィアへ。どう？気に入ってくれたかな？
ああ、綺麗な世界だな。現実もこれくらい綺麗だといいんだろうけど。
そう言ってもらえたら嬉しいよ。この世界は今は全部クロアのものだよ。自由にしちゃっていいんだよ。
そうなのか？
うん。だってここには今私とクロアしかいないんだから。何をやっても誰に怒られることもない世界なんだよ。
そうか。しかし急に言われてもな。何をしていいのか。
そうか。確かにそうだよね。それじゃあ、そうだ。それじゃあさ、鬼ごっこしようよ。
鬼ごっこ？
ほら、現実世界だと大の大人が鬼ごっこするなんて恥ずかしくてできないでしょ。だけどここなら思いっきり走り回っても誰もいないから全然恥ずかしくないよ。
いや、だけど
クロアは普段から我慢してるんだから、こういう時くらい思いっきり飛び跳ねてストレス発散した方がいいんだよ。
いや、それはいいんだけど、二人で鬼ごっこってどうかと思うんだけど。なんだ、
そういうことか。それなら素敵なゲストを呼ぶね。
なんだ？
エミコちゃんだよ。私が作ったの。エミコも一緒に鬼ごっこする？これなら問題ないでしょ。
いや、まあ。
よーし、それじゃあエミコちゃんが鬼ね。エミコ、鬼大好き。
ちょっとなんだそれ。
なんでもないよ。なんだかエキサイティングしてきたね。大丈夫、この世界では何されても死なないから、エキサイティングな方が楽しいでしょ。よーし、逃げろー。
おい、ルカ。
それじゃあ銃数えてからぶっ放じゃなくて捕まえに行くね。1、2、3、4、
まずい、俺も早く逃げよう。
I agree with you, Cry. I agree with you big time. Where shall we go? Rest stop first, the Stonehenge, or the flower garden? Let's go with the flower garden first. This place is huge. I didn't know Luca had such things in mind. This is amazing. Oops, I shouldn't stop. I'm sure she can't catch up with me through this huge field. Okay. Damn, this place is so big, but I should be fine here. I thought you felt that way, but sorry. I'm coming to get trapped. Run! Ah, what the? A wall. You. That one's. Whoa. Hehe, we got caught. Luca, how can you call this tag? It's cheating to use a weapon. No, it's not. Didn't I tell you you can do anything you want in this world? This is ridiculous. Just don't worry, she actually found me first, so you wouldn't cry. But Smiley Girl wins more! Haha, that's true. Thanks for hanging out with us, Smiley Girl. Smiley Girl has had fun too. See you later! How was it? Running gets rid of your stress, doesn't it? Really? Not so much for me. Doesn't work for you, huh? That's too bad, because this is a pretty popular way that people choose. Popular? Oh yeah, the customers love her. The Smiley Girl. Really? Yep. So, anyway. What? I bumped into an invisible wall around here just earlier. Huh? You must have felt Smiley Girl's launcher attack like a wall or something. Oh, really? Magic, hidden enchant, level 1A, Smiley Girl acquired. Well then. Can go anyways. Anywhere else? So let's go here. This place is beautiful. Isn't it? This is my favorite place. So, Croy, do you want to lie on my lap? On your lap? Yeah, I haven't gone to do anything for you lately. I want you to have fun at least in this world. Alright, this is kind of embarrassing. Hehe. Croy, don't be nervous. How's it? How is it? Is it comfortable? Yeah. Oh yeah, hey, Croy, do you know what snow is? No, I don't. Really? It's so beautiful. Let me show you what it is. Yeah, sure. Okay, just a sec. I need to concentrate. Imagine it. Ha! Ta-da! This is snow. Huh? This is cool. White stuff is falling from the sky. Look closely, and they all have different shapes. They look like crystals. You know a lot of things, huh? Hehe. I'm studying hard so I can make this kind of world different. I see, because your job is in this world. Yep. But I was so glad that you remembered me. What are you saying? Of course I did. Well, it's already been 4 years since you left to Pasalia. We never saw each other either. I was so scared that you might have forgotten about me. But you remembered, and you called me up to Pasalia, like you promised. And, you still like me, and Luca. Hehe, I'm so happy. Sorry I made you do this for so long. Are your legs okay? Yep, they're fine. I'll do this for you anytime. Magic, chilling song, level 2, Snow Firefly acquired. Now, where else can we go? Nowhere. Okay, and here again. Croy, over here. This place is so relaxing as usual. Isn't it? You can lie down and put your head on my lap again. How's it? Are you relaxed? Yeah, the reality feels unreal now. I wish I could stay here and do this forever. I wouldn't mind it if you want to. What? I'm just joking. Your body will starve to death if you don't go back. Ah, right. You know, you're just in a state of dreaming right now. I'm surprised how you can acknowledge this world to the reality. Well, I trained until I thought I was gonna die. I don't know how many times I almost threw up from it. Is that supposed to be good? Yeah, I'm fine now. I can relax with you here now that I've put so much work into it. I'm actually glad that I did it. Hehe. How was it? Do you feel better now? Yeah, of course. Good, I'll do it for you again. And lo and behold, she does it for us again. 55 points. Let's enter. Corey, let's lie down again. You're doing so well every day. Get the rest you need here. Hey, Luca. What? I saw a paradigm shift in Lady Klosh's spiritual world the other day. What? Doesn't it happen to you too? I'm sure it will someday. I see. What's wrong? You said suddenly brought that up. Well, I heard in Lady Klosh's world that you can acquire stronger magic with paradigm shifts. She said because you wanted me to die because you wanted to acquire more magic. Am I supposed to be just hanging out like this? I need to do something for you to have a paradigm shift. Don't worry, you don't need to rush into it. It'll happen when it will happen. Alright. Yep, for an example, a paradigm shift might happen if you get to experience the true healing. Does it work like that? Doesn't that mean that I was able to heal you to the bottom of your heart? It's an amazing thing. I see. You're right. Yep, so just don't worry about it. I wanted to let you rest here, but I guess I was just making you worry. I'm sorry. No, don't be. I shouldn't have brought it up anyways. It just shows that you're really thinking about me. I'm glad. Oop. Is that a paradigm shift? Hehe, you did it! I'm sure your strong will made it happen. I see. Anyway, I'm glad. Yeah. And that's paradigm shift. I'm glad you had a paradigm shift. Me too. I wonder what's coming next. I want to ask you to go easy, but there's no point, I guess. Hee hee. Hee hee. You're right. What's the matter? Nothing. Okay, well, I'm going now. Alright. Whoa, I never seen it before. What? The first paradigm shift. Really? Well, yeah, you don't usually do a paradigm shift during dive therapy. Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, wait. I'm not here for dive therapy. Oh, yeah. Well, what you were doing was nothing but standard dive therapy. Can't believe that provoked a paradigm shift. What? Well, it happened, so whatever. Anyway, see you in the next level. Hey! This is going to go fine. Congratulations! Just putting what's on in while checking the lawsuit to you while accusing May. Yeah! Level 1. Welcome to whoever just came in. Okay, you had a good time with her, right? Come again, friend. Okay, so let's go see if we have any new talk topics with Luca, from that paradigm shift to the Rakshak Inn. Welcome. Yes, we do have a talk topic with Luca. Let's see what she has to say. Luca, mind if I come in? Croy, you visit often these days. First experience with Luca. Roll, Croy? What? Well, no, nothing. Hey, you can't do that. It'll make me too curious. Okay, Well, could you by any chance dive into me? Please? Oh yeah, I'd be honored to. Hehehe. Well, if you feel strange in me, tell me. I'll try to improve it for you. Is that something you can improve? Well, sorry, maybe I'm out of it right now. Dive number 1. By the way, Croy, you made a paradigm shift happen in me, right? Ah, yes. What's wrong? You look serious. I was just thinking. Do you feel anything in yourself has changed after the paradigm shift? I'm not sure. That was just my first paradigm shift, so I can't feel any change yet. I see. I mean... So, I want you to dive into me a lot, so that I can feel changes inside myself. Okay, we don't have level 2 just yet. Hello, Ultra Sprinkler. Thank you for coming by. Do you need me to give a quick rundown of the game? Or, what? So yeah, that, topic, that we were just talking with Luca right now is actually for, part of the system of the game. If you don't know about it, you should, like, I'd say look at my previous videos, for all the description. I can sum it up for you right now, though, as, basically, what, it's about is, the game is split into 2 parts. You have your main battle system, and then you have the dive system. The dive system is one of the main portions of the game where you have to create song magic for the characters, the heroines. Okay. So, yeah. Good. Nice to have you by. I'm planning on running through these games, every Saturday. I'm planning on making it. So this week, it's Tonelico 2, and next week I'll make that Saturday a continuation of what my previous run-through of Tonelico 1 was. If you're curious about what I'm playing on, I'm just using the ROM because I don't actually have a PS2 or anything like that, so to get this game I had to download a ROM, so I'm sad for that. But then again, it's been years and I only just found the Tonelico series back in 2011. So, justifiable, I guess, yes or no, maybe. But anyways, it's nice to have you. It's always good to see our Tonelico fans over here. So anyways, last what we did is we created the rice cracker, so let's go to the general store. Oh, yes, I have finished Tonelico 1 and 2 already. I have never played Koga, though. I have a PS3, but I've never gotten the money for it. I wanted to get the NISA the NISA Collector's Edition, but as I said, I came in 2011, so it was after, like, all those sold out, so I had to buy it on eBay for now. I do have No Surge, the Japanese version of that. I have it completed and everything, and yeah, the series is great. So yeah. Anyways, let's go turn this into Sasha. But I finished both this and Tonelico too. I'm just doing this as a playthrough just to get content onto both my Twitch and my YouTube channel. Anyways, Sasha, we brought you the cake. Oh my, really? Thank you very much. You hand over a baked cracker cake. And even more dots. If you have a problem with it, blame it on Luca. Me? You made it, didn't you? I thought you were going to make a roll cake. But I followed the recipe and this is how it turned out. Don't worry, my grandma loves cracker cake, so it should be fine. Thank you very much for making this for me. What? Sasha, you're really okay with this? It's not even a cake. It's It's really not a problem. Sister Luca made it for me. It might not be a cake, but it has to be good. Sasha, you're such an amazingly good child. What? No, I'm not. With a good girl like you at this store, I think I'll come by more often. Really? Of course, I really like this shop, and you too. Since when? Miss Klosh? What is it? Can I call you Sister Chloe? And exclamation point? That's probably not a good idea. I'm sorry. Since you're Sister Luca and Brother Crow's friend, I thought... No, it's alright. I'd rather prefer that name. Actually, call me Sister Chloe. Is it really okay? What she said. Corey, why are you so worried? I said it's okay, so it's okay. And Sasha's just ecstatic. Hee hee hee, I'm so happy I get to be friends with such a pretty sister. Oh, nothing. Ooh, to show you my thanks, it's not much, but please, take this. Recipe for bomb specs has been added. This is a recipe card. Yep, it's been dangerous around here, so you might need it more than I do. You can do syntheses at your store, too? I didn't know. Hehe, actually I just started doing it, so you couldn't have known. But it's, lonely working here by myself, so, if it's okay, I was wondering if Sister Chloe can synthesize with me. Oh, but you really don't have... Excuse me? To if you don't want to. Of course, I'll help you anytime. But really? Thank you very much. You can now synthesize at the general store. Then I still have a few things to do, so I'll be back in the back. There's ice cream over there, so have some and rest for a while. Bye bye. Tongue twist. I should get like a bottle of water or something. So, Coconut, you live with Corey now, right? Yep, I'm living under one roof with Crow. Lucky! It's like your brother and sister. Ha ha ha, that's right. So, I was really curious, but your weapon is pretty amazing. Your hair thingy turns into a baton. That's creative. Hee hee hee. Oh, you think so? I really like it, too. Croy thought it up for me. Oh, Crow, won't you make something up for me? But you don't use weapons. Now I'm kinda jealous. You? Ah, yes. What's the matter, Lady Klosh? Can you be quiet for a little while? I can't get any rest like this. Oh, sorry. Alright, I've had enough rest. Let's get going. The Mickery Forest has been added to the map. I love these jingles. Okay, so now let's go to Mickery. And continue on our way to Mint Block. Okay, Mickery Forest. Let's see... this way... that part is around the stupid video. Oh, you're talking about that part? Yeah. The reason is that I haven't necessarily gotten a good ratio for the scaling in terms of the video and whatnot. Like, I tried different ways to make it like fully out everywhere, but yeah, it didn't really necessarily work too well. So that's why it's kind of black with those bars. Yeah, a lot of what I'm doing generally is very test focused, and it's just still something I need to play around with. I mean, full most part, I think this could be bearable. I'll try testing around a bit more later on to get it more full, but honestly, I'm not certain I'll be able to. I think though eventually in the future, if I can get those black bars fixed, I'll just like add sidebars and whatnot to it and make it a bit more intuitive. So yeah, please bear with that. It's still a work in progress. Crackballs, speaking of which, who can equip that? Oh, and we have talk topics to pull for them. Up. Boy, nice. This way. Up cutscene. This is a thick forest. I've never seen so many plants everywhere. Yeah, I guess there aren't many deep forests in Pistalia. Lady Klosh, are you sure you're alright? Do not worry about me, I'm perfectly fine. Besides, we are to meet Leglius at Coal Lodge in this forest, right? Yeah. Then let's go to the Coal Lodge now. But our meeting is on the night of the full cello moon. That's not for a few days. Let's go to Luca's house first. Fine. Luca, what's wrong? Wow, I'm so lucky today. Huh? Ta-da! Look, I found a duelist node crystal. A duelist node crystal? Yep, they're pretty rare. I can sell this and make a lot of money. Excuse me, you! Yes? What are you thinking? Selling a holy duelist node crystal? But the money is really important, and for now, it doesn't matter. As long as I'm around, I won't allow such immoral deeds. Oh, okay. Sorry to butt in, but what is a duelist node crystal? Boys don't need to know either. And there's no need for gentlemen to know. Okay then. Okay, fine. Be that way. Let's just go. As you can say, Corey is salty. Not really. If I remember correctly though, he asked that question like a few times. Or something. I guess you could say he is salty. And then we got Growth C. Nice. Well, they said not to go to Coal Lodge, but let's go to Coal Lodge. Plus, we need to get rid of the encounter gauge. Yeah, nice new enemies. Let's put out Smile.
神の巫女がお相手するわ。当然ね。頑張って。よし、行くぞ。守ってくれた。終わらせろ。行きます。
Oh, wow, that was close. Reserves are so low. Well then. But it's not saying anything.
感じるよ。失敗は許しません。よし、行くぞ。もっと力を渡しなさい。すごいすごい。
Max burst 1638%, 391 points. Perfect 4, grade 4, 20 SP, 169 bad points, 129 leaf. Reptile gives us a Gargo and Beast 2. Wyvern, that's a Ticklish Fuzz and Pretty Punioid. Nice. Continuing forward. We don't need the rest. And now we can go farther. So, next up, we're just gonna spaz out the encounter bar until it's out. That way, we're, as I said, scaling levels is something that, generally you don't have to do much grinding. You can just spaz out an entire encounter bar whenever you're there. At least in my experience, I've never had to do that much grinding.
Sorry.
Yep. Beats 2, Ticklish Fuzz, Pidgey Penny Egg. Nice. Yeah, let's continue spazzing out. But yeah, as a question, Sprinkler, what's your history with the Tonelico series? I'm curious. Yeah, microphone. The problem about that is that this is my microphone. Sorry if it isn't really that good. But yeah, as I said before, what's your history like with the Tonelico series? So yeah, like, what introduced you to it? I'm curious. I see. But yeah, what introduced you to the games? Like, in my case, I actually found it through, actually hearing Akiko Shikata, one of her songs for an anime. So yeah. And it led me to the series. And I love the series. It's like my favorite series of all time, so... But, outside of Tonelico, have you seen the other Nisa games, for the most part? Like Hyperdimension Neptunia, for example. Have you seen, that series yet? I don't think you heard. But have you ever heard of the Hyperdimension Neptunia series? I see. What do you think of it? What do you think of the games? I see. Okay. Yeah, that's another good series that I really like. Like, the upcoming Hyperdimension Neptunia game, Victory 2 for the PS4. I can't wait for that. I don't have a PS4 though, sadly, but yeah, it's upcoming for Japan and whatnot, and it looks amazing. Yeah, the characters are really, really cute. They're cute and funny as well. I mean, just the entire idea of the parody of the console war, it's really nice and whatnot. And yeah. And I'm curious, what are your other interests outside of Tonelico? I mean, I know this is one of the compass involving this entire video and whatnot, but still, it's like get to know you pretty much. Oh yeah, the translation. Yeah, the translations. Yeah, I've heard a lot about that in terms. Like Nisa, I hear a lot of people were kind of okay with, or decently okay with it. Which Neptunia game though did you buy? Like the first one, like, did you buy Rebirth 1, or did you buy, like, the first game that was released years, around 2008 or so? Like, there's two different versions. Rebirth 1 has pretty much all the DLC in it, and Rebirth 1, I believe, was localized by Idea Factory International, which is a relatively new company, that was brought up but due to the success of the Neptunia series and other games throughout the world. So yeah, they are localizing pretty much all the Neptunia games from Rebirth 1 on or so, and Nisa before was the one who localized the first 4 games or so. No, Rebirth or something. Rebirth, yeah. So, yeah, the normal version that was localized, that was from years ago, during the original release in 2008. That's Nisa's release. There's another version of the Neptunia games for the Vita, the PS Vita, which is remake of the original games, but with all the DLC and whatnot, and extra stuff. Like Rebirth 1 includes all the main characters as well as all of its DLC from the first game. Plus, it also includes new episodes which show the of the characters for the sisters from the second game onward to the first game. Like the first game, you didn't have the sister CPUs, so yeah, they didn't exist. And Rebirth 1, since it was a remake, they added in like special episodes to include with the original characters' interpretations of what their sisters are like, so to speak. So yeah, it's a very interesting series. Like, you should check it out a bit more. It's ecchi at some points, but it's about as much ecchi as the Tonelico games. But for the most part, it's really hilarious, and it's fun. It's a fun comedy. And yeah. Now we got one more group here, and then we can move on to Mint Block. Okay,
から溢れてく。失敗は許しませんよ。いい感じ。やる。ここだ。頑張ります。心を合わせる。私頑張りそう。終わらないのだ。したいかも。これを受けなさい。
And boom, that's my... I love Song Magic. I love these games.
当然の結果ね。
With that, let's continue onward. Two-minute block. My hometown. It's been 4 years now. Already? That's when you started serving the Grand Bell Hall? Yeah, time goes by fast. By the way, are you able to talk normal yet? With Miss Raisha, that is? Why do you ask? Come on, let's just go. We're almost there. So, let's go to the general store first. Cause, yeah. Oop, talk topic. Find a top topping with Kloss about 4 change. Okay, let's see what we have to sell. Flex scanner, harmonizer, Kool-Aid. Okay, nothing interesting. Continuing onward to Luca's house.
Tadaima. あら、ルカ？あなた明日の準備を。クロは、それにお友達？ちょっとルカ、説明だけでもしてちょうだい。
お久しぶりです、レイシャさん。
クロは、おかえりなさい。突然でびっくりしたわ。確か明日ルカがクロアの家に向かうって話だったから。
ええ、ちょっと俺の方に急な任務が入ってリムにとどまることになったんです。
あら、そうなの。何にしてもおかえりなさい。急な帰りでも嬉しいものね。お友達の皆さんもいらっしゃい。ごめんなさいね、急だから何も用意してなくて。いえ、とんでもありません。お世話になるだけでも十分感謝していますから。はい、まさかそんなことはないと思いますけど。
ニコのクローシャ様だよ。私はココナ。
おい、ココナ。
いいじゃん、どうせすぐバレるんだから。
そうでしたか。こんなに素晴らしい絵で本当に恐縮ですが。いいえ、そんなことありません。ご迷惑をおかけしますが、よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
かわいいわね、ニコ様の付き人。
クロと一緒に暮らしてるの。
まあ、そうなの。
俺ルカの様子見てくる。
クロってば一番誤解されるようなことしちゃって。安心してください、レイシャさん。ココナは妹みたいなものだから。
そうなの。まあ確かにまだ全然小さいものね。さて、お夕飯の準備をしなくちゃ。粗末なものですが、よければ召し上がってくださいな。レイシャさん、よろしければお手伝いします。
相変わらずなんだな。
あの人が私のことを嫌ってるの。だから仕方ないんだ。でも
せだよ。だってクロアが一緒にいてくれるから。クロア大好き。あなたたちって大変なのね。まさか食事の準備があんなに大変だなんて。もう慣れっこですよ。それよりまさかクロージ様が手伝ってくれるなんてびっくりでした。恩義に報いるのは最低限の礼儀です。決して感謝されるようなことはしてないわ。ちょっとかっこいいですね。そう、ありがとう。はい、結果的には仕事増えちゃいましたけど、その気持ちが嬉しいです。でもあの焦がし具合絶妙でしたよ。かえって美味しくなったように思います。もういいわ。ところで、はい、さっきのリオエリスの結晶使わないのかしら。誰がですか？あなたが。誰と？私と。本気ですか？だって今をときめく巫女様とするなんて嘘みたい。信じられない。そんないいんですか？いいも何も仕方ないでしょ。こんな危険なところを歩くのだから少しでも強くなっておかないと。やるのやらないの？知らないのかもしれませんけど、リオアリスの結晶を使う2人って結構仲良しってことなんですよ。なぜ？だって2人でお風呂に入るんですよ。知ってるわよ、それくらい。でも関係ないでしょ。自分の命を守るためよ。そうですよね。わかりました。それじゃあお風呂場に案内しますから。ちょっと待って。はい。服脱がせてちょうだい。誰のですか？私のに決まってるじゃない。私この服の脱ぎ方知らないのよ。
Dual Star system is now available. Dual Star refers to the method for Raventail to gain powers from a dual node crystal. And if you didn't know, but I'm sure Ultra does know, this pretty much means that this is how you're gonna be leveling up your Raventails. If you haven't already noticed that when we were battling the enemies previously, that the only people who were leveling up was the Vanguards and not the Raventail. So yeah, this is the main method of leveling Raventails in this game. By warming up the body and entering the liquid that is extracted by the dual node crystal, a Raventail can gain the effects of the crystal without any strain. This is a power-up system for the Raventail. Now let's actually try out this dual stall. First, pick up a dual node crystal to put in the bath. The number of crystals you can put in the bath is limited to the number of Raventails times 3. Depending on the type of crystal chosen, the Raventail's level may change and may also gain special effects. The added effects will differ for each Raventail, so beware. Now, begin by selecting the dual node crystal to put inside the bath. So out of the ones we got World B and Growth C. So some effects of low-ranked songs may change. Songs will become slightly stronger. Max HP will increase slightly. MP. I say we want this. I'd say we want both of these for Clash, but that's there, I guess. Now select the position of the heroine. have bathtub toys or assaults, you can use them here. They can become topics of conversations between the girls, or may add an effect. You can make them at synthesis shops, so make use of that. To the next phase. To the next phase. Now the preparation for the bath are complete. Please enjoy your bath time. Whee! And yeah, this is just about like certain talk conversations. So let's see what they have to say. Luca, what cute song magic you have learned? Oh, you're talking about Emiko, right? Yes, you're pretty smart, huh? I knew it because you like little children. No, not really. Why do you think that? Because how you just get along with Sasha, I figured. Does that mean I'm not very nice to you? I wouldn't say that, but just to be frank, when you beat around the bush, it's even more annoying. Well, you're kinda like that around me. Perhaps we need to discuss the way you all think of me. Let's see what the class has to say. Do you think this is the kind of complex? Why do you ask? Do you feel the same way? Of course, we use the precious dual node crystal, but I can't feel any difference. Yeah, but my whole body feels slightly lighter than before. Slightly is pretty disappointing. We should have put more stuff in the bath. Next time, let's put more variety of things in it to get more effects. In that case, it'll be scary if the effects are too strong. Dun, dun, dun. And it seems like they're not even moving that way. How fun. So we're gonna have to do this a couple more times to level them up. Well, to get the effects, I mean. When dual size and levels will depending on the crystal used, be creative in the type of crystal you use and find the greatest combination for a great bath experience. Dual size when added to the tutorial. Find this in the tutorial section of the menu. So yeah, pretty much everything was explained so far about the dual star system. As the sync level, it pretty much means that when using those two Raven Tails in a battle, their effectiveness together will increase. Well, it will be much better than with different Raven Tails at a lower sync level.
いいお風呂でしたね。あ、クローシェ様、すごい綺麗でしたよ。やっぱり憧れちゃうな。これで本当に強くなったのかしら。はあ。何？もう寝ましょうか。そうね。明日も早いし。ごめんなさい。うち小さくて相部屋になっちゃって。いいわ、仕方ないもの。それに止めてもらえるだけ十分ありがたいし。そうですか。それじゃあ明かり消しますね。おやすみなさい。ええ、おやすみなさい。
暦では今日が満月の日だ。炭焼き小屋へ向かおう。クローシェ様、大丈夫ですか？
本当だ、顔色悪いですよ。
いえ、大丈夫です。少し気にしすぎですよ。
そうですか。それならいいのですが。それじゃあレイシャさん、行ってきます。
大変お世話になりました。
いいのよ。巫女様がお泊まりになっただけでもすごいことだもの。それを夕ご飯のお手伝いまでしてもらってありがとうございます。なんだか本当の娘みたいに思えちゃったわ。あ、ごめんなさい。そんなこと言ったら失礼よね。
いえ、そんなことありません。
こんな家でよければまたいらしてくださいね。
ありがとうございます。
あなたも行くの？
うん。
やめなさい。危ないから。クロアだって遊びに行くわけじゃないのよ。
分かってるよ。それに別に私がどこに行こうとお母さんには関係ないでしょ。
ルカ、本当に危ないからやめなさい。
どうしてそこまでして止めるの？大丈夫だよ。クロアが守ってくれるし。
ルカ、いいのか？
Okay, see ya, Ultra. I'm just about to be finishing this up in about a couple more minutes as well myself. So yeah, see you later.
ごめんね。大丈夫だよ。行こう。
Okay, so with that, I suppose let's do a bit more dual stalling, and then we'll go over to the coal lodge and end off the stream there, since it's been 2 hours and it's starting to get late where I am. But first let's talk to the Raventails. Kalash, what do you have to say? Excuse me, it's Cry. You again, could you make it quick? Sasha, number 1. That girl, Sasha, she is... What about her? Is she always working at the shop? Every time I'm there, she's always there too. Are you a regular customer of hers? It may look old, but they have a pretty good collection of merchandise. I see. She's a hard worker. Yeah, but I've never seen her not working. I'm a little worried. Also, I've never seen a shop clerk there except for her. What about her family? I don't know about that. I don't talk to her much, even when I'm there. Really? Let's go to her shop sometime soon. I'm worried for her. Did you like the shop that much? I just like Sasha. She's being pretty sincere now for some reason. What's up with that? Lady Kloss, can I ask a question? You may. Do you promise not to get angry? I cannot promise until I know what you are going to ask me. So, what is it? The Dulth Node Crystal is, in short. I said you don't have to know about that. You said you won't ask me about that anymore. Why are you still asking? Or do you enjoy sexually harassing me? Sexual harassment? How does that work in this case? Be quiet. If you ask again, I won't forgive you. Okay then. For a change. I've never been to a convenience store before. That was pretty fun. Eh? You've never been to? I sometimes would go out secretly, but I've never had anything to do at a convenience shop. But I changed my mind. Maybe I should see more shops. Ah, yeah. But convenience stores are the same as Sasha's. That is a general store. It's totally different. Don't call it a convenience store. She doesn't have to get angry about it. Agreed. Agreed. And now we can access level 2 of Kloss's Cosmosphere. Yep. Now let's see what Luca has to say. Luca, mind if I come in? Cora, you visit so often these days. And in the bathroom. How was taking a bath with Lady Kloss? Was it okay? What do you mean? Well, because she can be pretty difficult, so I figured it might have been pretty tough. You better not be speaking from personal experience or I'll get disillusioned. Disillusioned? I feel like it's already happening. I know, but I never would have thought she didn't even know how to take off her clothes. What? Oh no, nothing. Anyways, nothing unusual happened in the bath. Don't worry. Luca and Reisha. By the way, are you still having a hard time making up with her? Why don't you reconcile with her already? Otherwise, I'm worried about you and Reisha. What if the tension lasts forever? I know. Let's not talk about my mom. Why don't we talk about something fun? Okay then. You're nice to children. Don't you think Lady Kloss was unusually nice to Sasha? Yeah, I felt the same way. She looked happy when Sasha called her Sister Chloe.